Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll put Addison in motion. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing Willis. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the Browns.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
And the Browns.
To throw, here's Willis. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Willis to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
60 by 6. Cup 19. Cup 19. Nothing.
Throwing, Willis. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
DC, ready? 180. Sit up.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 26-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. It'll be first and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. He is hit before he can get rid of this, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Here we go. Set. Warriors. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Browns. 55 yards on the game.
First and 10 at the 19.
Willis now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
At the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Deputy!
Willis. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Into the hands of Juju. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. They cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return. They'll put Allison in motion. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Hall. Room to run at the 30. Breece Hall. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
14, Ravens 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Jackson now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Jackson up top again. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Again, it's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert! Ready, ready?
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Go ahead.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he gets this up close to the 40. Max Melton there to get him down.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He turns it.
Now it's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go. Start.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Second and 1 now from the 21. With throw taken in by Judy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Willis to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Here's first and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Malik Willis, touchdown Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Prater now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
DC, ready? Go.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They give to Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
From the
and
32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Now, faking the give. On the run to the right. He's carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
On the go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Pass to 11. Get up. Ready.
Here's Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Ravens are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raven 1st down.
45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion.
60 by 6.
They'll run. This is Hall. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Ready. Bronco 80.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Willis now to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Second down, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Middle. All right,
They'll drop to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry.
This is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 15.
Here's Henry. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is first and 10.
Ready,
Here's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll run it with Hall. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 28 yards.
good for a Browns.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now on second and long. Hall has some room inside the 30. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Prater now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns go up by 7, 28-21.
Ravens 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. Into the hands of Juju. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. To throw is Jackson. Rolling right. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Again, it's Jackson. He's going to try it here again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable.